Celebrating 20 years since its release, PaRappa Remastered takes the original game ported from the PS1 to the PSP and now to the PlayStation 4. But how does a game 20 years old still hold up? Depending on how much you enjoy PaRappa, for $15 you get 6 levels to rap through. That ranges from the game-defining Chop Chop Master Onion intro stage, to the relaxing Frog Master Flea Swallow, to the grueling Cheep Cheep the Cooking Chicken. Fans of the rhythm game will find themselves tapping to the beat and freestyling their way to complete each stage. The game plays like Simon Says, where a character spits out a few buttons to press in time to the rhythm of the song, only to have PaRappa repeat. Pressing the same buttons along with the measure can reward a player with more points to keep PaRappa afloat in the rap, or even break into Cool Mode. Upon completing the game for the first time and repeating any stage, Cool Mode removes the instructor and allows the player to make up their own rap with different button inputs to impress the game's rating system. However, should the player mistime or press the wrong input listed, PaRappa will start rapping bad or awful. Sometimes the rating system is a bit hard to get used to. Pressing the buttons does not always ensure the positive rating. Sometimes the game wants you to freestyle. Sometimes it's accurate with being with the beat, but a lot of times the game punishes you for doing nothing wrong. It's frustrating to know what went wrong with the beat, as there's little feedback besides a pass or fail for each measure. Practice makes perfect, whether it's on the PS1, PSP, or PlayStation 4. The benefits of this remix offers PlayStation 4 owners a native 4K experience, or 1080p for standard PS4 players. Since PaRappa's art style used vectors that can be scaled infinitely by the system, the game will never look bad. The exceptions is the cutscenes, which were FMVs made for the original PlayStation that retain their low-resolution, pre-rendered CD format. The rest of the game looks beautifully enhanced, even when it's obviously being emulated from a PSP, as the end credit cutscene even credits the PSP staff and makes no mention of the PS4. The game still has some noticeable bugs in some cases, where even a crash occurred in the final stage upon completion. Final stages as it freezes and tries to correct where the song is supposed to be randomly. This isn't a constant issue, but a distraction. One other downside is the lack of multiplayer. Sure, it didn't exist in the original release, but multiplayer was added to the PSP version of the game, most of which have never played that, so its absence is disappointing. The remix songs that were downloadable content for the PSP remake are present, which take the original levels and changes the song played in the background. Overall, the package here is purely nostalgia. Die-hard fans will adore PaRappa. However, with a price of $15 on the PlayStation Network, wait for a sale on this one, as it takes about an hour to complete the game and just a few more for its platinum trophy.
That's because you just got your license.